Sagittarius, welcome to your read. I will start right away, actually. Okay. I don't know if you can somehow see the cards better if I raise this. I don't know. Let's just try. There is a situation here you don't see very clear. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. You are not fenced. No one's holding you back. But you feel like you are a slave to perhaps a situation. Things that must be done. Things that, I can't go over there and do this or do that. Because there is a limitation there. And yet, somehow you came to your senses and you start to see things, you start to see the grid around you. The wheel of karma is turning backwards. So there are one thing in your life you're doing backwards. In order for you to make this wheel into the wheel of fortune, the happy-go-lucky wheel, you cannot just see things clear and say, now I see things clear. Then what? Someone are in your way. They can come out as a little bit cynical. They can be very man or patriarchy. Those are expressions from Europe, I suppose. But this is the King of Swords with a really bad taste in socks and headgear. However, just like a child, he managed to really live his role through. Let's give him an Oscar. If you have a look on top of his head, you see the butterfly there. You see many butterflies there. You see many pink butterflies there. So somehow he is making whatever plan you have into something difficult. So in your far past, you had some issues investing in a project. Coming out in reversed. Let's see. What was the cause of this issue? What was the cause of the issue? And who is this King of Swords? Okay, give me a little more time to at least get the cards properly shuffled. Let's see. Who is this King of Swords? What is this King of Swords? So it doesn't refer to any individual. Well, it did at first, but this is a king. This is very masculine energy. However, we can have a look on, so here's a little bit, it could be your daddy, it could be your best friend, it could be your boss, it could be anyone. They are coming out as everything must be logic. That could even be you, that everything must be logic. If it's not logic, you have been trying hard to create a strong foundation for yourself. Maybe you went somewhere else, which boats usually do. And you've been teaming up with a player. What happens when you team up with a player? Well, your investments, they go in the wrong direction. See this King of Swords here. Here you are, popping up as the Alchemist and Emperor. So you actually do have spine enough to be this person without blocking your own path. Because within your spine, although people might not see it, you are, after all, you have spiritual teacher abilities, alchemy abilities, and you also have spine enough to take back the throne and start rethinking what kind of people you surround yourself with. Mother, are you listening? My mom, she's not that good in listening, but for many years she's been drifting without really... she had to let the stars guide her, and she too, she had a fox as her best friend. So I had to tell her many years, Mama, you don't see it, but if I told you that I can very often read people's mind and see what will come before it comes, would you believe me? Exactly. You wouldn't. But you believe the cards. You believe the cards. Now she also believes me, because now she's picking up stuff with her own mind. She can sense things on a distance. So give me some more information on this person. This is someone, I don't know, they can out of the blue come out as a little bit reckless. They really want and need money. So they are really serious about that. However, and you seem to be convinced about that, because I don't know if you... I don't know. But since you come out as the alchemy here, you come out as someone, you know, I have no problem cleaning up their dirt. Or whatever they, you know, whatever I stumble upon that's not good for them, I have no problem fixing that. Why? Because you are the Emperor? Because you are the King of Swords? Well, from these cards here, Sagittarius, and what do you know? 10 of coins in reverse. Things might go from horrible to worse than horrible. But don't take my wonderful word for it, because let's just say, shoot the messenger if you want. Recent past. Okay. So in the recent past, in your surrounding, there was some kind of a confrontation here. Let's see. Confrontation. As in, who knows? Maybe better. Okay. As in, It's so difficult taking it serious when he's riding a pink unicorn with rainbows. It's like, I don't know what kind of confrontation. It's like, huh. It's really weird. Honey. Yeah, well, we already see from the back of the stack here the prince, which is equal to this guy, is a rebel maker or a troublemaker or a maker of troubles. So let's see, what exactly was there an argue about? For all I care, this could be your wife. And Mama, we both know who this guy is. So, and we both need you stop investing in stuff in the small town of Arundel. Because you will turn into the very woman you hate the most on this planet, your own mom. So yeah, of course, putting a few pranks here. Her best friend, her bestie, they were, you know, best, same, both Sagittarius. I was the one going in. I wasn't the one. Oh yes, I was the one. What I mean to say is that I asked my mom, like, why the fuck do you take orders from this bitch? She's a bitch, you know? Do you feel, I mean, even the artwork she was doing, it looks like a 5-year-old was doing it in compared to what my mother could. My mother, she had a higher education, she had a higher position, and yet the other one was behaving like she was the lady of the town. Turns out she has 1 million crowns, not 1 million, no, millions of Norwegian crowns in debt. And I'm not talking about rupee, I'm talking about crowns. So, same goes for me. If I want to hang out with people, I will have to ask myself, will I be happy when they leave? Or will I be very sad when they leave? As in, don't go, I'm having such a good time with you guys, right? Or, oh my God, can you please get out of my house? Your jokes ain't funny. Your cheesy smile ain't funny. Oh, the many people I had in my life who's been rampaging my entire house. Oh yeah, but they have a kind side to them. Oh, you know, I know them for so many years. They have a kind side to them. Yeah, sure they do. 3 of Swords. Sure they do. Because there is something here. I'm not going to show it to you, Sag. There is one thing here I know about this individual. If I told you, you would not believe me. 3 of Swords. So, yeah, absolutely. Okay. So use your brain. I know you are smart. Well, we get 4 of same card. So Listen here. Listen here. Okay. So the cards are giving you two versions of the same amount of meaning. And they say, hey, do you want to waste away one good opportunity? Because this guy doesn't look happy. But somehow the cards tells you that you can undo the situation, appreciate what you already have with the Four of Cups here. Usually it symbolizes love. In this card, it symbolizes luxury, as in Lakshmi. Now that's your choice. In your strength, you have work to do. You have a lot of work to do. Outside of you, there is some female character. She is pulling away from you. It could be a water sign, or it could have some water vibe to her. But I don't know. The only form of communication I see here is I don't know, you know, oh, I see things clear, but you know, conservatives belong to the fixed sides. I also see here Three of Swords. There is this is something that, you know, a confrontation. And I don't know what she's saying. She says, is it worth it? Is it worth it? It could be your own mom, it could be your sister. I know for sure. No, actually my mom, she's a magnet. People glue their asses to her. She's always been very popular. Although she says so many stupid things, she's the popular one. I was jealous for this, I remember now. So here you come out as the Hierophant. In reversed, which tells me you have not got it yet. You haven't got it yet. So whatever you're preparing for, whatever you're up to, whatever you're supposed to do, we have some work to do here. You have not integrated the spiritual perception into your life. Maybe you do your rituals, you know, maybe you read your Bible. You're clearly not ready for any commitment, which also could be one reason one female figure here is pulling away. This is Taurus energy, which tells me you also need to ground yourself more. 10 of coins in reverse here. So wherever you're going, you're going to need some help. Because right now the situation is following. You are not surrounding yourself with people who lift you up. Ask yourself, what kind of people are they and why are they still around me? I had to ask myself that question, and you know what happened? I cut them all out, with an exception of my offspring, because I see there that when you reach to a level of understanding of how things are connected, and you start to speak that language, or you feel that you have to lower yourself to talk about the bullshit your friends are interested in. Oh, how many times I've been listening to how much people care about the weather, or female talking about, you know, the texture on their sofa, or the curtains, and how you doing, how's your studies going, Raven, and you go from like, you know, I was actually kind of feeling very ooh la la right now until you start talking. Friends, family. I also had friends who are like this, aggressive, all the time, negative, aggressive. And you think it doesn't affect you? Wrong again. You don't get it. You think it doesn't affect you, even though you are not the target. Doesn't affect you? Wrong again. Three of Swords. Get your shit out of the pile. Now let's see if we have some awesome. I see someone here who is going for the coin, but you are not listening, not to the universe, not to your guru. You simply have it all figured out, Sagittarius. You know how to do it. No, I don't know how to do it. I just go with the flow. Well then. Because at some point, that flow is going to end up in Niagara. And your bones are going to be broken. There is a formula. There is a formula for this. And there is a formula for this. There is also a formula for this. Learn them. Now, this is a possible future. If you don't like your future, you can change it. If you don't like what I'm doing here, you can change this too. Right? So, we have the wheel. Things will go fast. Things are moving fast. Some things is moving fast towards you. I'm giving all my Sagittarius the largest bank here. I know my mom, she's also in this. And no, I can't go there because, oh my God, what about my grandchildren? And yeah. Look at her life. What happened in her life? Nothing. Not a lot anyway. So here you are ready. You are ready. You have the whole wide world in your hand. You have your investments, you have your plans. Now you even have a vehicle here. I don't know how trains look like in queer world, but I know if it's a rainbow, it looks pretty awesome. So you have a nice outcome here. Perhaps you are taking my word, or the cards actually are, I'm just showing you the cards. So I hope you're listening to the cards. Because I know some of you Sagittarius, you need a mighty good spank. And I'm going back in time also, because when I look back, I know a lot of Sagittarius. Well, you choose to go, and then you go. And then in the beginning, you will see that things, the union, or whatever expectation you have, did not go as exactly you hoped for. because you're still under the influence of an illusion. So we have so many people, I want to do things my way. Well, your way sometimes need a little bit of education. I'll give you, my darling, beautiful Centaur, some advices from, let's see, from the queer fantasy dudes. I love them. They are so cute. So let's see. Now you got your ear full, and I think you needed to have your ear full, because there are certain things, you know, I'm with my mom long time enough. At the end, after 2 weeks, it's getting tense because she's annoyed by this and this and this and that. And the moment you ask her just to lower her voice a little bit, because you are a fucking nervous freak where you are, you look up and you see Bruce Lee coming towards you, face all twisted and all nice, those things. So smart people, we go around Sagittarius on our toes. Of course we do. So this is an ordinary house. This is a casa. This is a house, an ordinary house that brings you clarity and organization. So what did we talk about? Perhaps organize, plan things. I don't know how far you are in your plans. Dig deep into yourself, or maybe even have a bath. You know, you never know. Dig deep into your, well, I don't think I've ever seen a bathtub here in India except one time, you know, luxury. Okay. It's like lost in time. You need to go back and find your own integrity. And on top of the tree of life in north, we have the eyes of the eagle. Okay, so elevate yourself above any conflict. Give you 2 more, we have a couple of minutes more. So embrace the crazy part of you and transmute your pain. And there's something about a road here. It's a road here. It's call it a pilgrim. In this road that you will take during your lifetime, you will find something. Find something that I'm not. They don't show me exactly what you find. They say something about peace, but I can't tell you more. Maybe another day I can. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope I didn't tear your life too much apart. Organize your life, and in the meantime, I will try to enjoy these mountains where so much stuff is happening all the time. I'm so busy. Love you, Sagittarius. Namaste. Catch you on the flip side.